AM 1220 KHTS, hometownstation.com. Today we have with us here at KHTS the musical group that goes by the name The Magic Buzz. And we found out about The Magic Buzz through Martin Johnson, who happens to be a guitar player of the band, but he's also a very dear friend of the station. Martin's been a resident of our community for close to 20 years, and as a professional painter, he's known for having beautified many of our buildings and residences in Santa Clarita, including our studio here at KHTS. And at the same time, we are also pleased to welcome David Anthony and Mary Ann Kay, who are here in the studio also. They are the lead singers of The Magic Buzz. Hello to all three of you.
Hi, T. How are you?
I'm fine. Very nice to have you here in the studio today. Very nice and cozy. A little bit of air conditioning for you.
Thank you.
This group was born right here in Santa Clarita. Is that true? You're all residents and you all met somehow here in our fine city?
Yes.
Now, who met who first? Who approached who first?
Well, the story goes that Martin, back in 1992, was with a band that he was recording with down in Hollywood, and I did the demo for them at my studio, and we subsequently I got hired to do the full-on album for them at Sound City, the famous Sound City down in Van Nuys. And then we became friends and started writing songs, and we put out some music. And it's been a while since we got back together. It's been about 16 years.
Oh, very nice.
Well,
we're going to listen to one of your songs that is called One Day at a Time.
Yes.
And, I know that that's a slogan that's used in 12-step programs, but honestly, I think along with the golden rule and the things that you need to learn, I think that really is probably one of the most important messages for mankind. If we can just get through one day at a time, it's a wonderful, wonderful message.
Yes.
So let's give everyone a chance to listen to that.
Wasn't that long in the blink of an eye, things change and they fly away. People can think me strange, maybe I don't want to change. If I made a mistake, was believing I was alone, I should be ashamed. I should be ashamed.
Okay. Now let me ask you a question. Where did the seed of the song come from? Was it a collaborative effort with the group, or did this come from one heart in particular?
Well, the song came from my head, but the collaborative effort came from these wonderful people sitting by me, putting what they do best. Martin,
Structuring the
guitar
guitars.
player, his guitar work, which is
I guess
very unique.
I guess what you can say is it happens like when you're hanging out with buddies and you're having a barbecue and you're having a couple beers and you're hanging at the fire pit and you just start talking, reminiscing about life, reminiscing about people and what you have in common. And so it kind of came from that.
So it's sort of an organic process. You all have this kind of familial bond. I can
Yes.
tell by the way you interact with one another, you are like family.
Yes,
Yeah.
I
So
would have to agree.
the music-
Well, we raised our families here.
Yeah,
right here
yeah.
in Santa
And your
Clarita, so-
music comes from that. That's really a neat thing.
Yes.
And I like Mary. You had made a comment. I have some notes here that the song celebrates living in the now. Could you elaborate on that message a little bit on how you feel about that?
Sure. Well, I mean, there's times where you really, life's about all the experience you live upon, and you're going to be faced with, the issues you have in life, whether it be, the trauma or stuff going on in your lives that you can't help. And in order to deal with that is to live in the present moment, living in the now. There's a book out there that I'm sure people are aware of called The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle, which he teaches how to just be happy in the now and feel being in your body for just a moment, to understand that it's beautiful. It's
Right.
beautiful to be within here. because
Now
we
is a really good place, We can
Yes.
think about the past, we can plan the future. You can't plan the
Right.
outcome, but now is you've got it. It's in your hand. Why
Right.
they say they call it a present? Is that the phrase? Is,
Yeah, the
Yes.
presence.
Right.
I'm having fun now.
Right. I'm having fun now. Well,
Every day is your last.
and to add to that, since we know the now, we know where you were, I'd love to know what is the future for you guys? What's the future for the Magic Buzz? What can we expect?
Well,
Are you busy
now,
with-
sorry, guys, I'll just jump in here.
Yeah, go ahead.
Well, right now we're recording tracks for the album.
Mm-hmm.
So when we get done with that, we would love nothing more than to get out there and play. I mean, we're very familiar with Hollywood, but we want to bring it to the people right here in Santa Clarita.
And I understand you might be putting out antennas for some other players. Is that true?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Tell me about that. Well, Mary, why don't you tell me
Yes.
about what you're looking for?
Yeah, well, we are a guitar player, a singer, a violinist. We are looking for a bass player and a drummer. And it'd be great to find it here in Santa Clarita,
Yes.
being that our studio is here in Santa Clarita.
And where would people get in touch with you if they would like to do that? I know that one way they could always come through Hometown Station.
Yes.
And with that, all right. And then,
And then there's the website, www.themagicbuzz.net.
okay, well, thank you very much for
Yes.
being here. And
Yes.
I want to let everyone know we are going to have you on the Friday matinee, possibly at the end of the month. I'm thinking February 28th. If people want
Excellent.
to pencil that in to
be
listen
nice.
in,
That would be
That'd be
nice.
we'll
fun.
have you back and we'll listen to a couple of your songs and maybe by then some new songs too. So
Oh, yeah, you know what?
yes.
We might even just bring
Yeah.
a couple guitars and do a couple live if
we
you'd like.
always love live performances.
Okay,
here.
there you go.
All right. So
Can't
that was
wait.
the Magic Buzz. Very happy to have you in the studio and looking forward to having you back. Thank you.
very much.
Thank you so much.